I'm back at Cascade Park on the Always River. I bought some cheap waders. I'm about to try them out for the first time. Usually wade in shorts, but sometimes I get bit by a lot of bugs in the water, so thought I'd try these cheap pair waders out, see how it goes. Throwing Whopper Plopper size 75 this time. Got my Lose Hank Parker speed stick. And this time I'm gonna walk the other way. See if I can catch a few smallmouth. Pretty deep hole here. I'm surprised there ain't none right here. At least deeper than the rest of the river so far. It's pretty shallow in this area. Lots of rocks, but there's a nice little current going. It's like 3 forks right here. One over there and then another one. My last wading video was over, the next one over by this bridge pillar over here where I caught 4 of them. There's one. Didn't take too long. Gives a little bit of melanosis. First smallmouth I seen. Caught one largemouth with melanosis, some little black spots. Looks like he has a little melanosis spot on him though. A little 11-incher. Been here maybe 5 minutes. Yeah, there had to be at least one in this little hole. There, buddy. You guys see that goldfish swimming? Never seen a goldfish in the river before. Come off. Oh man, that felt like a decent one too. I think getting snagged by that stick saved him. There's one. Doesn't seem too big. Oh, little tiny smallmouth. Be careful not to get hooked by this guy. Oh, hook came right out. It's a little tiny guy. I had 1, maybe 2 years old. Second fish. Tore the side of his mouth up pretty good. Sorry, buddy. Whopper ploppers are killer. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry. He'll heal. Something else chasing it. Swiping at it. Just hit it up in the air. Oh, what was those? Those carp, or was those two huge smallmouth? Can't tell if that's them chilling right there or what. Oh, there's one swimming right by me. Catfish. Swimming right by my foot. Seen his whiskers. Half tempted to change to a square bill. There we go. Let's catch a catfish. I don't think this thing dives that deep at all. Should be pretty good with this shallow water. There's one. Square bill. Third one. Worked pretty hard to get these three. Two on the whopper plopper, one on this little clown colored square bill. First fish I caught on that lure. Hopefully there's one or two more in this spot before I head back. Not very big. I'm at the Always River, at the river access on Pequod Road, however you pronounce that. I did start a kayak trip from here one time, ended in a 14-hour adventure that didn't finish up till 4 o'clock in the morning, which I'll never forget. Pretty shallow water. Took it all the way to Fort Jennings, Ohio. I have waded it once or twice before. Got my Ugly Stick GX2 and Whopper Plopper 90. See if I can catch a couple smallmouth. Looks like a little smallie. Yeah, it's a little one. Little tiny smallie. Speak, there's another big one jumping over there. Not sure if that's a bass or catfish or carp or what. Alright, buddy. Flow coming in up here. A good chance there's some smallmouth up here. Oh, cluster of rocks right there. It's a little bit deeper, probably be some smallmouth right there. Like I said, there's usually a lot more flow in this section on the far side of the river right here. And then you have all those big rocks that you see right in front of me. It's a nice place for bass to hide out. A little smallmouth blew up on it. I got snagged. A little bit bigger than the last one I just caught. He blew up pretty hard though. I got a little scar on him. Alright, little guy. Thought that one's gonna be bigger the way he blew up on it like that. Look what ugly stick GX2, man. I used it my first 2 years of fishing. Mainly through the whopper plopper, but I also threw a lot of Texas rigs, Cincos and wacky rigs, Nico rigs on it. And I still love this rod. It's not really good for long casting, this whopper plopper size 90. Cause the props on the whopper plopper don't start activating right away. You gotta kinda hold the rod up a little higher if you wanna activate the props if you cast it a little longer. Has that glass tip on it. Basically a composite rod. This is a 6-foot 2-piece medium power. So what I usually do when I make long casts, I'll give it a couple jerk pops. Because if I start steady retrieving, the props won't activate and it won't plop steadily until you start getting it a little bit closer to you. This thing even did really good for Texas rig Cincos and wacky rigs, believe it or not. Wouldn't think it would because it's a pretty soft rod with a glass tip. But I caught hundreds of fish like that. Ah, that was a little better one. You didn't hit that one as hard. I've seen him come up out of the water though. He's a little bit better than the other two. Like another little smallie. Oh, and he just jumped and spit it. Let's see if I can get this one in. Smallmouth. He's coming straight in. Ain't messing around. He's barely hooked. Nothing big, but at least I'm catching some today. And 3 of them right here in this little ripple. Small guy. Another small one. That is a rock bass. Yep, rock bass. It's number 4, a little short wading trip. First rock bass. A little toss over these rocks, bud. That's a better one. Kinds of bass in this little spot right here. That's the best one so far. He might be 13, 14 inches. He crushed the whopper plopper. See ya. Oh, he jumped right on the rocks. I'm sorry, guy. I'm sorry, guy. He jumped and landed right on the rocks. You okay, buddy? You okay? Yeah, you can go ahead and bite me. Yeah, alright. Hit this spot up again with this Nico rig. Hopefully I don't get snagged. Got a barbless hook on it, 5-inch plastic worm, and a nail weight in the end of it. So far I haven't had really any problems with barbless hook. Caught my PB smallmouth on it last weekend. There's one on the Nico rig. We got here rock bass. Hey little buddy. Told you you can definitely worm fish. Even threw a bitsy bug jig on this ugly stick GX2 a few times. And if you watch my videos from last year, you'll see me worm fish quite a bit on it. And it's not going to have the bottom contact sensitivity that's going to let you know every little thing that's on the bottom, but the bite detection's pretty good.